एथलीट घर से निकला, यहाँ पहुँचा, अहमदाबाद वो उतरा, अहमदाबाद से महात्मा मंदिर तक का रास्ता, महात्मा मंदिर में मेरे वेन्यू तक का रास्ता, ऐसा होना चाहिए जब वो यहाँ से वापस जा रहे हैं तो वो ये मेमोरीज़ लेके जाए कि मैंने यहाँ पे ये देखा था, ये देखा था, ये देखा था। वो ये ना लेके जाए कि नहीं मेरे यहाँ पे ब्रांडिंग गिरी हुई थी, ये अच्छा नहीं था, मुझे खाना अच्छा नहीं मिला, मेरे साथ ये हो गया, ये मेमोरीज़ के साथ वो वापस ना जाए।
The National Games 2022 finally held after 7 years in Gujarat, and the pole-bound state embraced it fully, utilizing the power of sports to lure the audiences. This also reiterated India's organizational skills, as the whole event was prepared just in the period of 3 months.
Planning process में, so all the including the corporation, then the Indian Olympic Association, then the federations for these particular sports, individual agencies that were hired for branding, overlays, management of the event, the scoring guys. So all of these guys were involved in the process. Even the police force, the local authorities that were involved, Mahatma Mandir, which has their own management by the Leela, so they got involved as well. So all of these agencies coming together and trying to give their best so that the national games will be successful.
The biggest cricket stadium, the Narendra Modi Stadium, staged the game's spectacular star-studded opening ceremony. Gujarat, on the other hand, used its existing venues rather than making the new ones, which often turned out to be the white elephants.
It's not a sports venue, it was an open slate, but then we had our plans in place as to how many seating capacity can be there and how much FOP will be required over there, and accordingly we had those sets at the different locations. So 2 events happening at each of the 3 centers that we have at Mahatma Mandir. First venue which has weightlifting and then judo, second venue which has fencing and wushu, and the third venue which is wrestling and then boxing. So we had to modify the venue according to the requirements of those sports.
Some international standard expo centers were converted into indoor sports facilities. Instead of creating a whole village, the state provided accommodation to the athletes using their hotels, ensuring that the business rise for the state's hotels industry. For a smooth conduct of the games, experienced planning and branding teams from Bombay, Delhi, Pune and Ahmedabad were on ground from around 10 days before the event.
कि 5 दिन यहाँ पे स्लीपलेस नाइट के साथ हमने स्पेंड किए हैं, कंटिन्यूस 5 डेज विदाउट एनी स्लीप हमने कंटिन्यूस ब्रांडिंग का काम किया, क्योंकि सारी फ्रेम्स बनी है, सारी रात को फ्रेम्स बनी है, फ्लेक्सिस लगे हैं, सब शिफ्ट हुआ है, तो 5 दिन तो कंटिन्यूस स्लीपलेस नाइट्स ही थे. उसी ड्यूरेशन में वी वर प्रिपेयरिंग फॉर अनदर गेम्स ऑल्सो. आफ्टर ऑल व्हेन इट कंप्लीटेड यू कैन सी द फ्रूटफुल रिजल्ट्स ऑफ द वेन्यू. अगर बात करूँ कन्वर्जन की, so as you can see behind me, this is the conversion for judo. यहाँ पे अभी judo होने वाला है. वेट लिफ्टिंग यहाँ हो चुका है. वेट लिफ्टिंग के बाद we just got 2 days to prepare it completely for the judo. वहाँ पे हमने stair seating पूरा नया बनाया है, पूरा नया स्टेज बनाया. यहाँ इतना बड़ा कभी स्टेज था ही नहीं. So this all work just happened in 2 days.
Experienced government officials were present to have a final check on the equipments used, and medical staff was up and ready on the sidelines for the games like boxing.
There are like competition managers जो इन सब के पीछे क्या रखते हैं. Suppose अगर weight lifting हो रहा है तो weight lifting का there will be one senior most person for the weight lifting जो गवर्नमेंट की तरफ से अपॉइंट होगा, and he will look around all of them. ये मैट यहाँ कितनी साइज़ का लगेगा, कहाँ लगेगा, लाइक कितने स्पेस में लगेगा, वो सब कंपटीशन मैनेजर डिसाइड करता है. उसे पूरा एग्जीक्यूट करने वाला वेन्यू मैनेजर्स एंड प्रोडक्शन मैनेजर्स. वी हैव द फायर ब्रिगेड्स ओवर हियर, वी हैव द एम्बुलेंस ओवर हियर, वी हैव द प्रोफेशनल मेडिकल स्टाफ ओवर हियर. So for any kind of consequences, we are already prepared for it.
The games, however, had its fair share of criticism, but was all in a great show of smart planning. For an event that states took years to prepare, a successful organization of the mega event in such a short period of time is a positive sign for a country aiming to host the Olympics in the future.